Expert advice about dogs that can really help you. Dogs are wonderful companions, and owning one can be a lot of fun. If you are considering owning a dog, knowing how to properly care for him is essential. This video contains some great tips that can help you to select the perfect pet for you and also care for him properly. Never allow your dog to ride in a car unsecured. Sitting on your lap or in the front seat is dangerous both to him and your ability to drive. Always place him in an appropriately sized pet carrier or invest in a pet seat belt that will keep him snug and safe in the middle of the back seat. If your puppy or dog is constantly chewing up your furniture, invest in some chew toys. Scatter them around the floor, especially around the legs of the sofa and end tables. Be enthusiastic about your offers to play with the chewies with your dog to encourage frequent use. This should eventually deter him from chomping your furniture. Hot summer days are harder for dogs to handle than humans. Always make sure your pet has enough water to drink. Provide them with a shaded area to rest if they are going to be outside for any length of time. And, if your dog begins acting in an unusual manner, call the veterinarian. Heat stroke could be fatal, so it is important to get medical care as soon as possible. Always be prepared to pick up after your dog with a scoop and bag. Although most people think that this is simply a polite thing to do so that others don't step in it, your dog's excrement is actually hazardous. It contains a bacterium that can contaminate local supplies when it washes through to groundwater. Take your grown dog to the vet at least once a year. The vet will check to see if the dog's vaccine's up to date. In addition, the vet will check the dog's teeth and vital signs. If any major health or behavioral issues come up between annual checkups, you should see the vet earlier. Teach your dog to be trained, even if you don't plan on devoting a lot of time to special tricks. A dog needs to understand the basic hierarchy of the home and should be prepared to listen and learn throughout his life. Practice the basics like sit and down in the beginning and introduce something new every once in a while. Daily brushing for your dog does more than simply prevent shedding. Brushing them daily can help them keep a shiny and beautiful coat. The brushing motion will distribute the oil through the dog's fur. Dog training requires you to be consistent. Once you decide you want to establish a rule for your dog, do not make any exceptions. Make sure everyone at home helps you enforce the rule and encourage your guests not to let your dog jump on them or to not acknowledge your dog when it barks. Owning a dog is a lot of fun, and it is even more enjoyable when you pick the right one and care for him properly. Here we have outlined some essential tips that any potential dog owner should follow. Keep them in mind to make life with your new dog happier and healthier for both of you. A professional dog trainer reveals 21 brain games that will skyrocket your dog's intelligence, obedience, and overall behavior. Visit wickedsmartdog.com. You can also discover the secret to making your dog's problem behaviors disappear. Visit wickedsmartdog.com. Or, do you want to learn how to teach your dog to play the piano? How amazing would that be? Please visit wickedsmartdog.com to learn this and more. Link in the description.